I found the Upsie Daisy. The Upsie Daisy. Hey, hey Andy, would you mind starting my GoPro? Just hit the red record button. It should turn it on and start recording automatically. It's upside down.
By that angle?
Yeah, it's upside down though. Alrighty. Thank you, Andy. Alright. Alright. Flight number 2. Clink. Alright. I don't have that system hooked up. Alright. Traffic. Alright, wind them up. Whoa. A little bit spicy today on tow. That's the newest stuff I've ever experienced. So, yeah. Probably should have gotten a situation report from one of the other pilots to see how things are progressing up here. But we'll take the hand that's dealt us and work with it. God, I hope the video's catching it, but that's really clear today out there. All right, so we're off tow. It was a bit bumpy coming up out of the field, which means it's going to be bumpy going back in. Yeah, so that should be interesting. Look at there. I don't know if the camera's seeing it, but it's a nice clear view today of the Outer Banks. So, yeah. It's pretty nice up here. Look at that. Water. So, yeah, this is my wing, and she feels really good. Yeah. Steve kind of helped me true the battens, took a little bit of a turn out of it. Other than that, she's wonderful. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Percy. By the way, Percy, the guys at Blue Sky were just raving about your watermelon, man. That was something special for them. Maybe the next time I'm down there, pick up a watermelon to take back to the guys. So sorry about being so quiet. It's just, like I said, this is my second altitude flight with this wing, and just kind of feeling her out, and feels pretty amazing. There's birds flying down there.
So, on my second flight at altitude on my new wing, I found the Upsie Daisy. The Upsie Daisy. It wasn't enough to gain any altitude, but it was enough to keep me in the air through 360s. So I wondered if there might be some lift since it was so rough and bumpy coming out of the field. So I tried to retrace my path back to the field and circled a few times here and there. Didn't find anything, but that's not surprising because the wind's blowing, and if there was lift there, it's now further downwind. But I figured I'd give it a shot anyway. And it was about, it was about at this point right here that I decided to go ahead and set up for landing. So I'm flying downwind, and I'm just turning on base right about there. I felt a bump, and I figured I was fairly high, and there's a grove of trees right there. Johnny's flying by it. I looked at for reference, so I figured I'd come on around, just do 360. And as I'm coming around it, it doesn't appear that I'm dropping any serious altitude. So I come around and I'm gonna look at the tree again when I get around, and I look, and sure enough, it looks to me like I haven't lost any altitude. So I figure I'll try another one. And I ended up doing that 3 times and then dropping out the backside, as you'll see, and then deciding to land. But it was totally Upsie Daisy. That's the official, technical term for what most people call thermals or lift. It's a Billy Vaughn term that I kind of dig because it's silly and happy. So, anyway, this was a great flight. I think that was thermaling. I don't know. So yeah, that was interesting and fun. Awesome sauce. Alright. Make sure I got all parts of my bridle this time. Yeah. Alright.
All right. Thank you very much.